Hey, look who's home from Nashville. Pep rally for the national champion UConn Huskies today. Pardon me?
Kevin Nagandi?
With him as well. Different day, different gender. NCAA title number 9 for Connecticut's women's team. That's a record. Huskies routed Notre Dame last night. Jay Bilas on the excellent basketball available in stores.
Prior to the mid-1990s, few outside of New England knew where Storrs, Connecticut was on a map, let alone that UConn played quality college basketball. Jim Calhoun and Gino Auriemma took over the respective helms of UConn's men's and women's basketball programs in the mid-1980s. Capable street fighters that were not willing to wait their turns or pay polite homage to the college basketball aristocracy. Brash, brazen, confrontational, and intensely competitive. They wanted to win, and they were unafraid to ruffle feathers and bloody noses, including each other's, to challenge the entrenched power in college basketball. They were willing to start a fight and then finish it. Calhoun and Auriemma didn't enter those fights unarmed. Over the last 20 years, with weapons like Hamilton, Lobo, Okafor, Taurasi, Walker, Moore, Napier, and Stewart, 13 times UConn basketball climbed the ladder after the final game and almost got carpal tunnel syndrome from cutting the nets down. Auriemma has won a record 9 of those 13 national titles, surpassing the 8 won by Tennessee and the legendary Pat Summitt, including 5 unbeaten seasons and a perfect 9-0 record in NCAA championship games, just one short of John Wooden. Over the past 16 seasons, Calhoun and his former point guard and protege, Kevin Ollie, have won 4 of those 13 national titles. Calhoun 3 and Ollie 1 in his first ever NCAA tournament appearance as a head coach, including a perfect 4-0 in NCAA championship games. That's double the titles won by any other program during that span. In college basketball history, Calhoun and Ollie's 4 titles trails only UCLA's 11, Kentucky's 8, and North Carolina and Indiana's 5 each. It matches the 4 won by Duke and exceeds the 3 won by college basketball royalty, Kansas and Louisville. Yet, as UConn was piling up championships, there were questions as to where UConn belonged among college basketball's legendary programs, and whether the Huskies were the equal to blue bloods like Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky, and Tennessee. The ACC didn't want them. UConn won a championship. The NCAA banned them from the tournament. UConn won a championship. Their civility was questioned. UConn won a championship. Now, after hanging a combined 13 banners, UConn has gone from invisible to invincible. The question isn't whether UConn belongs with the elites, but over the past 20 years, whether the rest of the college basketball elite belongs with UConn. Storrs, Connecticut is now the unquestioned capital city of college basketball.
Second time both the men's and women's teams have won a national championship in the same year, 2004, 2014. That, would the recently retired Digger Phelps would say, is a double-double. Gino Auriemma, record 9th title in 29 seasons. Kevin Ollie, second season, but off to a good start, undefeated in tournament history. I like that, 6-0.